पूरा मेडिकल फैसिलिटी करेंगे। अगर आपको कुछ हो गया कोविड में भी, आपको सबसे अच्छा कॉर्पोरेट हॉस्पिटल में दाखिलात करके हम आपकी देखभाल करेंगे। That way we could actually ensure that they stayed on and we could complete roads. I'm sure most of you would have experienced it when you went out. And if you see the kind of underpasses, the kind of flyovers, the kind of infrastructure that has been built in Hyderabad, and I'm sure most of you here would have had this experience. Most of you, I won't say all of you. When your friends or relatives come in from other parts of India or other parts of the world, जब वो लोग airport से आके आते हैं, everybody will have one thing to say. One across that Rajendra Nagar thing, they'll say, I don't know, for whatever reason, sometimes this becomes a compliment, a very backhanded compliment. Is this India? ये इंडिया में है क्या हम लोग? तो एक बहुत बैकहैंडेड कॉम्प्लीमेंट है, पर कॉम्प्लीमेंट है अपने शहर के लिए, जहां पे गवर्नमेंट भी कुछ कर रही है और कुछ करने की कोशिश कर रही है। तो हमने 10 साल, for 10 years in a row, we did our best to ensure that we served the poor and the needy. We took care of the vulnerable in the society. We ensured that all the people who possibly work in your homes, etc., all the people who even work as employees here, your watchmen, your drivers, etc., they were taken care, and also the higher echelons of the society, the businessmen, the professionals, even they were catered to. What am I saying? If you look at a poor person in your family, I'm confident if their daughter was getting married, they would have been supported by way of a scheme called Kalyan Lakshmi. They would have been supported by way of a scheme called Shadi Mubarak. At 1 lakh rupees. It's not a big amount, but the government was there as a caretaker just to ensure that the poor don't have to end up in a debt trap. Likewise, farmers have been helped by way of ensuring that debt, their entire debt was taken care of, and 24 hours of free power was given. Telangana became the first state in India which actually gave out as a farm input into farming community almost 73,000 crore. Now you might think that's a freebie, but it's not. That catapulted Telangana from rank 14 in 2014 to number 1 in the country, surpassing Punjab and Haryana in paddy production. ये कोई छोटी बात नहीं है. Telangana was a landlocked state where water, was a big issue. Especially water to our fields, agriculture fields was a big issue. We built some of the world's largest projects called Kaleshwaram, Palamuru Rangareddy, lift irrigation. These are feats that are impossible to achieve in contemporary India. We built these flat in 4 years. Now you can think, to build a flyover in Bangalore, it takes 7-8 years. तो हम लोग इतने बड़े प्रोजेक्ट जहां आपको पानी लाना होता है almost 400 किलोमीटर दूरी से, from 80 meters above sea level all the way to 618 meters above sea level. It's not a mean feat. And to convince people, convince farmers, land acquisition, environmental concerns, and all of these being done in a democracy, in a democratic process, and done in flat 4 years. It's no mean feat. I know all of you have phones. Can I indulge you for a minute, please? If you have your phones, please pull it out. Either open ChatGPT or Google for a second for my sake. 1 minute ke liye. Any of you can give me an answer, but please open either ChatGPT or Google. I'm sure all of you use ChatGPT extensively. Please type in the world's largest lift irrigation project. The world's largest lift irrigation project. There's always one guy in the class who will give you answer. पहले देखे बगैर बताता. तुम लोग रुक जाओ 1 मिनट, उनको बोलने दो. Kaleshwaram. It is not India's largest. It is not India's largest. It is the world's largest lift irrigation project done by your government with your paisa, your money. Number 1. Please, while you're on the phone, hold on to it. Please type in 2 more things. Please type in world's largest innovation campus. World's largest innovation campus. भाई लोग, तुम लोग में पेपर आउट हो गया क्या? पेपर लीक हो गया. While, thank you very much. World's largest innovation campus. Anybody? T-Hub. Third thing again, world's largest Amazon campus. My point is, we're not aspiring to be the best in the country. We tried our best to aspire and become, one of the best in the world. And I think that's the kind of momentum, that's the kind of growth, that's the kind of aspiration one needs to have to make India truly great. So we believe 2.5% is our population in India, only 2.5%. But our contribution to India's GDP is 5%, Telangana's contribution. Now that's something. It's like a 50 kilo